Welcome, everyone, to the college football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. We have a great battle for us here tonight. Two teams with championship aspirations but trying to define the odds and take a big step closer to that national championship. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. To the air, it's Rashada. It's a short completion to the tight end. They've got him, but not before making first down yardage. They'll move the ball to the 41. The Dogs will crank up the tempo.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And you know that being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Lets it go quickly. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only did they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Launching it. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field, he gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Trying to find some room. It's Frazier. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Third down play for this offense. Oh, what a move. Defense stops him short of the mark, so now it's 4th down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. He knocks this one right through.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's going to take off. Breaking free at the 35. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Handoff to the back. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd down, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking right. This one caught. Tackle made after the completion. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down, we're going to throw the ball. Caught in the flat by the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. They cannot stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. They're going to run it. Running with purpose. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Frazier. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Dogs looking to run some tempo here. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes a quick grab. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Brings up 2nd down. The defense with more pre-snap movement. They're going to run it here. Breaks loose at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
They'll try the right here. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Important second down play coming up. They'll hand it off. Finding some room with the 25. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Evans. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. A much-needed score, Kirk, trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
Now the important point after attempt. They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Number 91, set to kick it off.
Bringing it out, it's Anderson. And he's brought down at the 12. That's the poor field position to start the drive. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And there's the handoff. Looks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Green. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows me he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. It's Green. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the left side. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Looking to pass here on second down. Tries to get it to the running back. And it's caught. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He's back to throw again on second down. They pressure him and get him. Couldn't get a throw away, and that'll be the final play of the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Now they get set to kick it away.
91, set to kick this one away.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Trying to build on a positive first half for this offense. Let's see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop the bleeding here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And it's complete downfield. Gets into space at the 50. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. First down here for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. The penalty backs him up, first and very long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 25. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, and he can't hang on for the little screen pass there. That's going to bring up third.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
This one is right through, and they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive of the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. LSU now operating in the red zone. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw. It's Rashada. He'll take a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Snags a quick throw. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the second down play. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now it's second down here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. To throw, it's Rashada. Throws it to the right. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. Obvious penalty, doesn't matter. Offense makes a big gain. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pulls it in. It's Little. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Using his legs, it's Robinson.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. He's got enough for the 1st down and still going. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. And the runner takes off to his right.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. The Bulldogs looking to keep this drive rolling. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The Dogs come to the line to run the hurry up. On second and goal, they'll give him another chance. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. Scanning the field. It's Rashada. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Number 60 with the catch and score.
And they'll set up for the PAT. I'm going to convert the point after, but still trail by 2 touchdowns, 31-17. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
LSU 31, Georgia 17.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll try to run for the first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. They make the stop just short of the first. It looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Now, fourth down.
So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You've got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They'll run it here. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. Handoff heading left. Tackle made after just a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Frazier. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap, and he'll loft it to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Handoff to the back. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. The Dogs line it up with 1st and goal. Back to pass. It's Rashada. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. The Saints were able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing 3rd down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And it's picked off in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end, and got stopped. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that previous play. And the same runner's got it again. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. They bring the punter onto the field now.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Punt is away, but it's not very good. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the grab. It's Humphreys.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Back to throw. It's Rashada. Running out of time in the pocket. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Touchdown, Georgia. Trying to come all the way back.
I'll tell you what, Chris, with this touchdown, never say never. You know, we're under 15 seconds to go, but with that touchdown, at least you've given yourself a chance with the onside kick. If you recover it, who knows, a Hail Mary, maybe you got a chance to win the game.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point gets them within a touchdown. 31-24. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great